Ol Crete. Hey, Germ.
Hey, what?
You smell it?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh yeah, we had to make our own. There wasn't boards for us. We didn't ride that plastic toy shit. We thought, oh, that's for kids. He had been riding there for a long time before we even found it. That place was dry and empty forever.
And these guys were all power skaters. It's like they just kind of throw down something and it's just pure speed and power. And I've always liked those types of skaters because they're cool to watch.
Oh, that was a lot of, kids nowadays, the whole, marketing parent and the whole, it's a different generation of, people skating to get sponsored or to make money and stuff like that. And to me, it's never been about that. It's always been about just the way it makes me feel. And, if you understand it and you're a skateboarder, then you get it, and it's a sick thing to be a part of, you know what I mean?
It's kind of like there was a group of skaters in the 70s and 80s that were really tight with everybody. Everything was really tight. It's kind of like there was a hierarchy of skaters and companies, and it was kind of a benevolent dictatorship where everything kind of moved its way down. And then that just kind of held in there because you remember those guys. There was a group in the 70s that were kind of the racers, and then there was a group of pool and surfer type skaters, and they were all over the country. You had the guys up in Northern California, you had the guys here, you had down in Chicago, you had the trench guys in San Diego, you had the Dogtown guys, there was all these little groups everywhere, and none of this was ever documented except the Dogtown thing. So that's the roots of skateboarding. That's where it started, and that's where it developed. And at the same time, there was a group of companies that started in that era that developed the industry, or really rewrote the industry to not be like the surf industry. And it was able to sustain itself and sustain these guys through the highs and lows. It sustained the whole industry. And in the 90s, it just stopped in the hands of the skater companies. It never went down. And I call that kind of the communist era, because they never really shared with anybody. They just hit and run. And that's why the industry is where it is today. That's my feelings.
Anyways.
panty lines and stuff like that. And I think in regards to several of flames, that would be considered.
I don't even care right now.
Shut up.
I don't care what anybody knows.
You know what I mean, Ash. Yes, they do.
Here we go.
Right, basically skate junkies is f your sponsors, your cool guy attitude and all your cool guy tricks, dude. You just wake up in the morning and you want to go skate. You want to go skate so bad that you're going to call in sick to work and you're going to skip school. And you're just going to say f everything and go skate. You're going to take your dough and trade it in at the skate shop for boards, not the other way around, because you're a skate freak and all you want to do, you don't give a f about nothing else. Just go skate, man. Fuck off. Skate, fuck you, skate, get drunk, skate, fuck off. Skate junkies.
Welcome to rock and roll, kid.
Shady circumstances. It's a funny story, but that's a neighborhood story. We became really good friends and we started downhilling. Pretty soon I realized, eesh, man, this guy he can fly. And I'd say when it hit 50, I sort of stopped. I couldn't hang anymore. So I'd say time went on, years have passed to I'd say the present today, where Roland is probably one of the, as far as Venice, Santa Monica, LA area goes, he's probably has to be one of the best underground skateboarders I've ever met. The guy's style was incredible. I've never seen style like it. If I had to put a rating, as far as this neighborhood goes from 70 on to now, he's top 3. Pull style, street style, downhill style, he's top 3. There's just no doubt in my mind. If you don't know who Roland Samili is right now, you're gonna know.
You need to come up and film this downhill. It's like 8 miles of twistiness.
Alright, so what's the deal?
Basically, why skateboarding? What turned you on to get into skateboarding in the first place?
Well, I did it because, it was a kid thing. And just never stopped doing it, really. Went snowboarding. Turned snowboarder for 10 years. And then I freaking blew out my knee at Mountain High. And after that, it was kind of over for snowboarding because, you can't go snowboarding and not jump. Then I saw these guys racing downhill on TV. And it kind of brought me back, to where it's something I could do and still get my jollies. And not blow out any limbs or, unless I hit a car or go off the side of the road. But no impact stuff, you know. No jumping off a train. And it's a rush bombing. Just going so fast your eyes water, you know, and passing cars on my skate, bicycles. It's jollies, man. It's still, you know, bro, it's a jolly factor, bro. That's what it is. Pretty much it, man.
Let's go back.
Well, basically, as soon as I saw, you know, Gidget, it made me want to surf, and I was 20 miles from the ocean, so I had no choice but to just create my own sort of ocean. So I just took a 2x4 and my sister's skates, ripped them apart, made my own skateboard, and just pretended I was surfing on concrete. It was basically just a feeling, you know, a rush you get out of it. Anything like that where, you know, the sport itself is all just a rush. And the more rush you get, the more you go back for it. This is 72 or 3 still. This is the first day riding this place. Hey, I would love to, this pool's there today. Yeah, I'd love to ride this pool today. It's probably empty right now.
Are you kidding me?
It's across the street. This thing was hard to pump. Had nasty kinks. Those boards are incredible. Look, not even precision bearings. Those are regular roller bearings. That wall was so neat though. That wall right there was just like a wave type feeling. It just had such mellow curve to it. Ooh, here's L pool. You know which pool that is, huh? Now you're talking ancient history. Big Eries, I think they were then. Like the higher, you know, in our days it was all about who could go the highest. You gotta get high to get high. It's all about the higher you go, the higher you feel. Is what they thought, but it's pretty much basically what it sounds like. The higher you get, you have no fear, so the higher you go. Like 11.5 feet. You barely hit the top then. I think I got tile. When I got out of the 30-foot longboards, I started riding these little 30-inch fiberglass ones. It felt like surfing completely. That's all we related to. You know, it was doing kick turns like you're hitting a lip of a wave. You know, it was all about who could hit the highest lip. Everything changes with age, like my Michelow's on the coping right there. Behind the gates, you had to give a phony name and get behind the gates. And it was illegal, so it was even better. It was older than dirt. I made all those boards for ET, those fiberglass ones. They drew guns on us. Told my buddy to run. The cop drew his gun and said, run. He goes, what? He started running right now. I didn't remember I even had ball footage.
I know, it was pretty intense up here.
Okay, we're gonna have the broom here in a minute.
You know, I mean, back in, you know, the early 80s, it was like, we're all coming of age, man. I have to say that was the best time I've had skateboarding today. Started skateboarding in the early 70s. My brother got me into it. And it was just basically kind of, you know, riding boards in the basement, riding boards in the street, cruising around. That was like old roller derby boards with steel wheels, wooden decks. You know, fall skateboarding came, never quit.
But it's all about everyone, you know, kind of having unity and coming together and just skating with each other and having fun. And that's what skating's about, you know.
Oh, smell the Crete. Take a group of kids, you give 4 of them skateboards, all of them skateboards. You can tell which one out of those kids you'll be able to know which one's superhuman. Part of your breed, right? Weed them out, weed them out. So, skateboarding is everything, man. I love it. It's what I do, it's what I know. Got a little white dog named Picasso. Gets me going in the morning. Get up, skate her down the boardwalk. Being by the ocean and being able to wake up every morning and go look at the ocean and kind of settle myself in my head. It gives me a little direction for my day. I've been fortunate enough to be around a lot of cool cats at the beach, and man, I tell you one thing, it's definitely a privilege for me to have grown up by the ocean, re-energize my soul.
What do you tell you, man?
He said it's not a wise move to skate out here in traffic.
Skateboarding's superhuman too. People who ride skateboards, it's not that any average Joe can do it, you know.
You doesn't do stuff within a couple tries, you know, or you don't do it all. Like, you never sit there for 2 hours with a dumb camera on, trying the same stupid trick. Like, you just crash, you know, like, the session, you know, it's like surfing.
You're gonna get the lemon, extra sauce. Best burritos on the east side.
Rip it, Bennett. Come on, man. Let's see how it's done. Huh.
chasing or where I would like to be. Chasing away all the vampire. Hallelujah. Chase vampire. Getting higher. Damn vampire. The system prepares a ground to commit. Man can still watch you kill. The more you make, the more they take. It's time to chase away vampire. Hallelujah. Chase vampire. Run. Vampire. The system reveals a crime to commit. A hungry man can still watch you kill. The more you make, the more they will take. Yeah. It's time to chase away vampire. It's time to chase away vampire. It's time to chase away vampire. It's time to chase away vampire.
Smell the Crete.
Hey Bart, it's Lance. Looks like it's on. Sunday, 9:06 a.m.
Beyond the rubble lies a perfect pool.
Hyping up the spots. Keeping the hood alive. The guy's been there since I first ground my first block. That's a good example right there.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
That's Jimmy the Greek.
There's no shame!
All these people that dedicate, you know, their lives to building these parks, and people that have concrete knowledge, because I think, you know, especially guys like Red, who really started a lot of it, and then, you know, Glenn, all the guys down in Washington, and basically all the guys who, you know, kind of went against the grain of skateboarding, because for a while there, no one wanted a transition park with corners and hips and concrete coping, and, you know, I think it took some of those guys to go out of their way and do their own thing, and, you know, now what's happened is it's came full circle again, and kids are starting to learn how to ride concrete and learn how to carve and learn how to actually ride their skateboard. And all those guys that did skate Burnside back then, especially, were kind of doing their own thing. It wasn't like you're seeing covers of those dudes, you know, except for Thrasher and a couple people helped out. But, like, you know, a lot of people nowadays are trying to kind of jump on the bandwagon of what skateboarding, you know, is, because they're finally starting to figure it out. And, you know, even the Northwest, that showed me, like, a lot of reasons why, you know, skateboarding's fun, you know, just going out there and their whole vibe as far as being like skating for like all the right reasons. Living in Orange County, where I lived, I had influences like Jeff Grosso and, like I said, Dwayne, and, you know, I skated with Hosoi a lot back then because he came into town for a while. I always would, you know, hang out with Salbar or whoever, and they'd take me to pools. And those guys really gave me that idea of what skating's about, because they never stopped doing it the way that they wanted to do it. And, you know, I was kind of like the younger version of bull riding, I guess, you know, and concrete skateboarding, because like I said, you know, you weren't going to catch a lot of pros, especially at that time, wanting to even skate that stuff because it wasn't quote-unquote marketable or cool enough for the mag or cool enough for whatever they thought that they needed to do to get paid or do whatever, you know. That's what's so cool about parks and pools, and because everyone skates differently, and everyone has their own unique style, and everyone's kind of doing their own thing. You don't get the same guy jumping down, you know, what trick did he do down this rail? Or, you know, that mentality. People that understand back then, no one understood what I was doing, especially all my friends at school or whatever. You know, they knew I skated or whatever, but it wasn't something that you did to make money or be accepted by a certain crew. You just did it for the feeling and the way that, you know, it made you feel. I think what's helped me throughout all the years is just having an open mind and trying to just skate everything I can, not try to limit myself, just riding my skateboard, you know, with all my friends. And I never really want to miss out on a session with my friends. They're going to go skate, even if I suck at whatever they're going to be skating. I'll just be a part of it, you know. I've always been fortunate enough to have people support me to be able to go out and do all these things. I'm in a lucky position to be able to go and hang out with my friends and just go skate and ride. And for just the simple fact, I don't really have anything else in my life, but, you know, skateboarding has always gave me that, you know, satisfaction.
First try, you saw him?
Yeah.
Bastard.
Whoa!
I'm smelling the Crete.
Dude, I locked myself out of my shit. I was so pissed, bro. And then I walked to her job. I still would have made it. I walked to her job. She was like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna be home, and I forgot my keys." I'm like, so then I had to get crazy ass help me break in her pad, dude. Like a big idiot, bro. I felt so stupid. Yeah.
No, I don't. Why do you think that? Is that on purpose?
It's going down fast.
Yeah, it is. We're all down, baby.
I got this one in Downey. Out there already. But that's right, I just got arrested there.
Box of it. Right here, follow this guy around and get some gear. Free stuff.
Oh!
Smell the concrete. Can you smell it? I know you can.
What?
When they bite?
Oh!
Everyday skateboarding. I don't want to go under the knife unless it's absolutely necessary.
Mine was both their knees by the time they're in their late 20s.
Concussions.
And anything other than that, it's just pop off.